You're welcome, ma.
You're welcome.
You are highly welcome.
You are welcome, ma.
Welcome, ma.
You're welcome, ma.
We are proud of you.
You're welcome, ma. You're welcome.
You're welcome, ma.
You're welcome, ma.
Welcome, ma.
You're welcome.
You're welcome, ma. Welcome, ma.
You are welcome,
You are welcome, ma.
You're welcome, ma.
Happy to have you. You're
mommy.
welcome.
You're welcome, ma.
You are welcome, ma.
You're welcome. Happy to have you here.
Thank you very much. Please let's keep our devices muted. She'll be here shortly. Then please let's ensure that our devices are muted. The next voice you'll be hearing will be that of Queen Hadassah Alaputa.
My name is Kate from Enugu. You're welcome.
All right, let's just give her some time. She'll be coming up shortly. Thank you so much. So if you're just joining us, you're welcome to the official unveiling of the International Family Pageant. I know you have all been eagerly waiting to be introduced officially, to be inducted as contestants. Well, I'll go straight to the chat room and see all the people we have here and all the nations around the world that are being represented here today. I see you all. Let me quickly go up. I asked all of us to please tell us where you are joining us from. Let me see you. Tell me in the chat room where you are. Let me see where you are joining us from. Okay. While we wait for the Queen to come right up. Please, can you drop your locations where you are joining from, ladies and gentlemen? I see someone here from Abuja. I see from Gombe. I see Gombe here. I see someone from Enugu here. Someone from University of Lagos. Interesting. Emmanuel, I see you. Lagos. Calabar is here. Interesting. Port Harcourt is here. Okay, we have Lagos, Abuja, Ibadan, or your state is here. I see Ebonyi. Somebody from Ebonyi is also here. Kogi State is present here. Kaduna is present here. Nice. Zaria, Kaduna is here. Let me see. Katsina is here. Well, we have people from all over the globe here. Bayelsa, Ondo State. Somebody else is from Ondo State. Somebody is from Bayelsa. Let me see. Abuja. That's 3 Abujas in a row. Yenagoa, Bayelsa, Jos Plateau, Katsina. I see you. Lagos. Kano is here. Interesting. I see someone from Enugu, Katsina, Uyo. God's love is from Uyo. I see you. What's Oduma? All right. I see someone who has a PhD telling us that he has a PhD and the person is here. That is good. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I see you all, Lagos, Katsina, and we have someone from Owerri. Okay, Kenya. Somebody from Kenya is here. Interesting. Yola Adamawa is here. Let's go on. Let's go on. Let's go on. In case you are just joining and you're wondering what today is, I know many of you have been waiting, so you know exactly what today is. But let me quickly introduce, shortly tell you that we're going to be having amazing speakers today. Amazing speakers. We're going to have a coach who's going to be speaking to us about the importance of coaching. We're going to have somebody else from who is the president CCI Core Worldwide is going to be talking to us. Please, everyone, mute your device. Please mute your device so that we have. Thank you so much for complying. Mute your device, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So as I was saying, they're going to have amazing speakers. I hope you can still all hear me.
Yes.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I was not even expecting to hear anything because I was hoping that your device would be muted. I wanted to see you give me the thumbs up or the head nodding. Please kindly mute your device. Fantastic.
Yes, I can hear you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yes, I
we
can hear you, ma'am.
Yes, we
Yeah,
can hear you.
We can hear
I can
you.
hear you.
Yes,
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yes, I can hear you.
Loud and clear. Okay.
Yeah, we can hear you, ma.
I think you should mute everyone.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening. Good evening.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Queen Hadassah Alaputa.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You are welcome. You are welcome.
Ma'am. You're welcome.
Well, mute your
We are happy
devices
to have
now.
you. We are happy
Please
to
kindly
have you.
mute
You're
your
welcome.
devices. Thank you.
Happy to have you. Happy to have you.
Please go ahead, please.
Thank you. Nice to have you all here today.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much for.
Thank you.
Thank you too. I'm super excited to have you all here today. Please, can you mute your mic? Can you mute your mic so we can hear ourselves? Thank you so much for being here today. We're super excited to have you all for being part of this great event. This is an official unveiling of our contestants for the International Family Pageant 2023.
Please give us some time.
Can you all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Hello?
Go ahead, we can hear you.
Okay,
hear you.
fantastic.
Yes, we can hear you. Yes,
So I'm
yes.
super excited to have you all here today. It's the official induction for our contestants for 2023. My name is Hadassah, and I'm Miss World United Nations 2021, and also the president of the International Family Pageant. So today I'm excited because we're going to be having new people into the International as a member of the International Family Pageant Cabinet. So I'll just go straight to telling us more about what the International Family Pageant is all about, our mission, our vision, our purpose, and why. Why IFP? What is IFP? What is it about IFP? So I'm going to share my screen. Just a few minutes. Just give me a few minutes, please.
It's an International Family Pageant.
Okay.
Very good. I see some of you already dropping the answers in the chat room. Very good. Very good. Good. Don't worry, you will soon hear the queen. She's coming up. I think there's a little, okay, it's coming up right now.
Okay, sorry, I was just trying to fix the screen sharing, but I hope you are seeing the screen. If you can see my screen, can you just raise your hands? Okay, so fantastic. The International Family Pageant, we are duly registered and trademarked by the Corporate Affairs Commission. and the Ministry of Trade and Investment and the
I'm trying to
Copyright
listen.
Commission
What brought the
conduct services
Please
of
zoom me too,
organizing
so that we'll be
beauty
able to get light.
pageantry,
You're
awards,
welcome.
training, and certification to harness the huge potential of youths, teenagers, children, and adults for the purpose of promoting the African culture and African culture's family values to deepen the fiber of our society and increase public confidence and trust on the moral quality, providing opportunities for investment and for meaningful engagement of youth and old people. The International Family Pageant is keen on setting the pace of what a true beauty queen or king, here we call them beauty royalties. So far as you're a king, queen, prince, and princess, this is what beauty royalties, who we are and how you should represent yourself. So having overseen several pageantry at the state level, national and international level, we are saying that beauty pageantry can be better. We can do pageantry in a much more better way. So beauty pageantry should just go beyond, gathering people together, beautiful ladies and men to judge them by their physical attributes. So what we mean is that it should be more than just that. So our approach to beauty pageantry is born out of passion. We've done research over the years, and then I have also contested in a beauty pageant. Also as a participant, I've also been a judge, also organizer of the family-friendly pageant. This is a desire to inject good moral rectitude and provide direction for more stable individuals and ultimately positively impacting in the society as a beauty royalty. So who are we as IFP? We believe that our active involvement in beauty pageantry will promote the positive sides of beauty pageantry, restoring family values that should improve the quality of life and ensure the growth of societies. We have created a unique and first of its kind gender-friendly family pageant that will change the narrative in promoting positive beauty pageantry, restoring family values with our different categories that makes up a family unit. So we have the Little Miss, Little Mister. Well, in the history of beauty pageantry, we don't really have Little Mister. So we created Little Mister so that we can have a complete family. So we have Mr. Teen, Miss Teen, Miss, and Mrs. So you don't have any excuse. So whether you're married or you're divorced or you're single, you can still participate. So, normal pageantry don't give opportunities for, let's say, single mothers. If you're giving birth before and you're not married, you're not supposed to participate in normal pageant. But we have given an opportunity that everyone is beautiful. So there is no limitation to who is beautiful. So it's not about your physical attributes that makes you beautiful, it's who you are inside of you, okay? So this idea was conceptualized by Queen Hadassah years back, and I decided to share the idea with my team, and we created this beautiful beauty pageant that will impact on the life, not just for an individual, but the whole family as a whole. So my experience in the World United Nations pageant has also given me the opportunity to understand what it is to organize pageantry at the national and international level. So by this achievement, I am passing the message to the world that I am on a mission to change the face of beauty pageantry, bringing innovation and values committed to empowering pageant-winning families to become role models and serve humanity with their unique beauty to provide quality leadership. I'm going to tell you a little bit about my story, how I became Miss World United Nations. Now, while I was growing up, as a little girl, I think around, I was 7 or 8, I've always wanted to be a beauty queen. Yeah, I've always imagined that beauty queens are superheroes, like they just come and just save the world. That kind of imagination. I used to, sometimes I stand in front of my mirror and I will make paper crowns, put it on my head, and I use my mom's wrapper around about my neck because I just want to be like a superhero. And I just imagine that I'm speaking to a large network of people in my mirror, even if nobody's there watching me. But these are my imaginations. I've always wanted to be a beauty queen, but when I started researching about beauty pageantry, I discovered that my imaginations about who is a beauty queen, yeah, she is beautiful, she is she's there to serve a nation, to serve and to save a nation. I realized that, all my imaginations are different from modern day pageant reality. Because modern day pageant reality focus more on your physical attributes, not, the inside, like you inside, but you have to be perfect shape, beautiful teeth, nice hair, all those perfect things that we see on TV and all that. But that's not what I really wanted. That's not what I imagined or I think of beauty pageantry. I feel that beauty pageantry is beyond physical attributes. It's how can you impact in your community? How can you be different? How can you help? How can you contribute positively in your environment, in your family, first of all, because it has to start with you, and start within your family, and then before you begin to change the world. So those were my thoughts. And a lot of beauty pageantry did not sit well with what I was imagining. So it was difficult for me to participate in several pageants. But why I went for the Miss World United Nations is because one of it, there was no bikini. I don't have to show my body. Yeah, it's one of it. And then they also give opportunities for, married women. It was fun. So I thought about it. Okay, so why don't we have something like, family coming together? And that was how, the International Family Pageant started, because I wanted to change the face of beauty pageantry. And we should begin to see beauty pageantry different from every other pageant that we have. Yeah, we're not against any pageant system, but we are saying that we can do something much better. So one of our objectives of IFP is to redefine beauty pageantry as morally acceptable call to service. So it's not just entertainment. It's not just the process of winning, and when you win, you're just there, like beautiful. It has to be accepted morally as a call to service, like you're there to serve. Once you're a queen or a king or a prince or a princess, you should always have that title. The second objective of IFP is to promote good and acceptable family values, promoting high morality and good ethics, good cultural standards, to promote nation building as a collective effort of the citizens and all participants. So one of our objectives is to provide employment and scholarship opportunities, building a culture of sportsmanship among citizens and participants, promoting self-discovery, very important to IFP. In the process of you becoming a contestant for this pageant, there's going to be a lot they're going to discover about yourself and how you're going to play an active role in your family. So the next thing is raising beauty royalties as problem solvers. Yes, you're not just here, but you have to learn how to become a problem solver. Lastly, to promote unity through pageantry. So there are some of the problems that were highlighted in the beauty pageant industry. Some, not all, we just selected a very few. One of it is unrealistic standard of beauty. Yes, because you see a lot of girls on Instagram. Every young girl wants to look like that girl on Instagram, on Facebook, you know, the way she dressed, she's so perfect. She has a beautiful lashes, hair, nails, and all those stuff. So some of these are problems in the beauty pageant industry where young girls want to look in a certain way. So you see girls that are fat, they want to be slim. You see girls that are slim, they want to be thinner, you know, just to meet up to the international standard of beauty. And that puts a lot of girls into depression. There is what we call sexual exploitation and harassment. Yes, when you're in the pageant, some pageant organizers, some pageant organization, we have a lot of sexual exploitation and harassment. It's one of the problems that is going on in the pageant industry. And the depression, suicidal tendencies by participants and winners. You know, some girls go into depression because they did not win. In IFP, that is not going to happen because we're going to teach you what it means to win and what it means to fail, how you can turn your weaknesses into strength and how you can improve your strength. So there is no loser here in IFP, we're all winners. So, but because you see that these girls have put themselves to meet up to a certain standard that they see online or TV, you know, they do a lot of things just to meet up that, which is very, very wrong and bad. So another thing is perfect body image, body shaming. I said it earlier, fat girls want to be very slim, you know, there are certain clothes you don't want to wear because of your body size, and people, you know, try to talk you down because of how you look. But in IFP, that's not going to happen because you are beautiful the way you are. We are all beautiful. So I believe that in the course of this pageant, there's going to be a lot of training around that. We understand that beauty pageantry came from America, and America created a standard, like a standard of beauty. And in history, we have never met up to that standard of beauty. So why are we wasting our time? Why must you look like that? You're not created that way. So why should you look that way? And you're doing everything to make sure that you look that way, and you're not even winning. So I feel like we feel that this is one of the problems in the beauty pageant industry. And then portraying women as sex objects. Yeah, if you're not showing your body, you know, wear certain clothes that are exposing, it looks like, oh, you're not a reigning girl. It's a challenge that every young girl in the beauty pageant industry, or guys, you have to, like, your body is always out. It looks like that's selling more than the decent girl with decent dressing. It's also very wrong. So some pageant organizers exploit contestants. There is also corruption in the selection process and sex for sponsorship. It's a very big problem. Corruption where people will ask for, pay me so amount for me to give you the crown. So pageant organizers do that. It's a very big problem. So artificial beauty enhancement, you know, cosmetic surgery, bleaching your skin, you know, wigs, like you have to put on wigs. If you don't put on wigs, or you don't put on wigs, you feel like you're not beautiful. No, in IFP, we're going to encourage natural beauty. Yes, you can. There are certain things you can have as a girl and as a boy to beautify yourself, but it shouldn't be overly obsessed with it. So these are one of the problems. And then some pageant organizers focus on money, but not impact. Pageant organizers demanding bribe from contestants to, oh, come and give me such amount of money and you win. Do you understand? So that's one of the problems. And also terrible living condition and unsafe place for contestants. When pageant organizers call for, let's say they're selected few, when they come to the location, it's very, very bad. Like where you see pageant contestants, they come to a bad location. It's a problem. And then the last thing, indecent dressing and no sustainability plan. So what they just do is We just gather people, judge them, and they go. After a year, they crown another person. There is no sustainability plan. It's just for 1 year and that's it. But you see, in IFP, it's much more beyond that. I'm sure when McDonald's comes on stage, he's going to be talking to us more about the things that we have to focus on during the pageant. Now, our solution to this problem in IFP, we have decided to rewrite the beauty pageant script in the society. So we have decided to be constructive and preferring solutions to curb the existing series of problems in the beauty pageant industry. So one of the ways is using pageantry as a tool for positive societal influence. Adequate training is one way we can solve this problem because young boys and girls need to understand what it means to be in the pageant industry. And organizing healthy competition and positive pageantry. So it's a competition, but it's going to be healthy. You're not going to kill somebody because you did not win. So we have to put together programs and activities that will help you stay positive, promoting sound morals without compromise, promoting beauty from within, and as a process of inculcating service to society. We are running a merit-based pageantry system where contestants are highly rewarded and compensated for their hard work, talent, and character. This is very important to us because I know that a lot of us put in so much effort to be here and throughout the process. So everyone will be compensated. So we're running a pageant for development rather than just entertainment. It's not just, you're not here for just come and show your body or show yourself. This is a journey, a life-transforming journey where by the time we are done with all our activities, you're like, wow, you have been transformed. Whether you win or not, you are going to tell the story of transformation. So we have developed systems on where it's not just coming to show your face, your hair, you know, all the stuff that some beauty queens do online. Is a more serious business, more serious business. Now, defining at the level of family, which is a basic unit of global development. So it's so important to us. It's one of the ways we intend to solve the problem. Promoting a high value system, promoting culture and religious sensitivity, preparing young people as responsible citizens and future leaders. So it's not just walking on stage, your catwalk, but we have set a pace, we have set a standard where when we are done with this training, you will be recommended either as a royal diplomat or you're going to be working in some organizations that will recognize your service to humanity. So lastly, how we intend to solve this problem is to promote high value system with investment, attraction, potentials that guarantee sustainability. We want to sustain what we have started. So it's not just to start, but it's to sustain what we have. So how do we sustain what we have? Is when we're able to put a strong foundation and everybody benefits from the system, both as individual and also at the family levels. So I'm gonna just go straight to our goals. Our goal is to train and certify participants to become world leaders and beauty royalties, providing job opportunities for humanitarian service to humanity. So why we're saying this is because we're not just going to gather contestants and then after then you win and then they leave. This is a family. This is a community. We have created a new job description for a beauty queen where she can earn and be successful as a beauty queen. So I'm just saying beauty queen, it's called beauty royalties. So beauty royalties include beauty queen, king, prince, princess. Yes, that's beauty royalty. So we have, our goal is to create job opportunities for beauty royalties so that they can be successful as a beauty royalty. So it's not a part-time job. It's not a hobby. It's something that you come into and then you become successful as a beauty royalty. So IFP is moving from just beauty pageant entertainment to passion and gift enhancement to become responsible adults based on strong positive values for global impact, who will serve humanity with their passion, love, compassion, and kindness. So we have several partners and affiliations. With time, you're going to get to know all of them. And we believe that this beauty pageantry is a pageant that will transform every contestant, not just you, but your family. So thank you so much for being part of this great journey. I'm super excited to go this journey with you all, and I'll see you on the other side. Thank you.
Thank you, ma.
Thank you, Ma.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you. God bless.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
So please, can we have a time to ask
Let me
questions?
hand over to Sikalo.
Thank you, ma'am.
Mrs. Sikalo, are you there?
Thank
Really
you.
enjoy the training induction.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hello.
Thank you very much. I'm with you. Good evening, ma'am.
Thank you very much,
That
ma'am.
was very nice and
Very
educating.
much.
At least we're
Good evening.
able to understand the purpose
Yeah.
for this competition.
Thank you for your hard work.
Thank you.
Hello, good evening.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. Can we have some minutes to ask some questions, ma'am?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Did everyone settle down now?
Queen Hadassah, hello.
We love you. Thank you from Ghana.
Hadassah, I love the way you spoke today. It was amazing.
Queen Hadassah, hello.
Okay, so while we're waiting for Mrs. Ikalo,
Yeah, good evening.
to stay with us on this journey. Stay with us on this journey. It's a journey of transformation. It's a journey of transformation. Thank you.
So may we have the materials, ma? Can we have the materials for this concluded program?
All right, I'm back. Thank you so much, Queen. Thank you, Queen. Before I call the very next person who's going to talk to us, I would like everyone to tell me 5 things that came as something you've never heard about a beauty pageant before, something unique about the International Family Pageant.
Okay, so if you have questions, just type your questions on the chat box and we can answer your question. Okay. Mrs. Ikalon, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
We can't hear you.
Can you hear me? I am here. Can anyone hear me?
Yes, ma'am. We can hear you.
Fantastic.
Yes, we can hear you, ma.
Yes, we can hear you.
Thank you. We can hear me. So I was
Yeah, we can
asking,
hear you.
Thank you. That's fine.
Yes,
Thank
we can
you.
hear you.
Now, please mute your device. I know you want to all speak. Kindly mute. I'm the one to talk. Everyone, to ensure that you actually heard what Queen Hadassah said, go to the chat room now and type 5 things that stood out to you that is totally different from what you've ever heard about the International Family Pageant. Something unique that makes this pageant very different. I am looking for the person that will write the most. The most. No, you have to mention them. Don't just say everything stood out. Nope, 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 nope. Write it. Tell me which one. What did you hear? For me, I heard that they have a particular number of contestants, which I have never seen before, all in one pageant competition, all 9. So I want someone to tell me the different winners that make up the 9 winners. Before you will see Miss Beauty, Miss Universe. Now we have 9 different winners under one umbrella called the International Family Pageant. Please drop your hands. There are so many hands up. I don't know what their hands are up for. I love it. Now, let me go and be reading what people who have listened and who are listening are telling me in the chat room. Let me see. Let me see. Somebody said something here. Promoting, that is, I mean, I'll be calling out names for recognition. Promoting inner beauty, high value systems, culture, family values, recognize value to humanity. It is a journey of transformation. A round of applause for Amina. Very good. The next person says the code name, the crowning. What does that mean? TechnoSpark 8C. What do you mean? If you are communicating with us, one of the things you'll be learning as a beauty royalty is your ability to effectively communicate. You just said the code name, the crowning. What does that mean? Well, I'm lost here. So you need to talk to us so that we can all understand you. Let's see what Jessica has to say. Jessica says, IFP, that is International Family Pageant, promotes the right family values. It allows for cultural and religious stability. Fantastic. There is no religious inclination. Everyone is welcome. Wherever you are coming from, we don't do anything about religion here. We talk about the values to humanity, and everybody is a human being. Everybody's beauty is valid. It brings out the best in the queen. However, you're talking about a queen. And I asked a question, how many winners would we have? It's not just for queens. I'm not going to give out the other part. So I want somebody to tell me the other winners will be having. It makes it easier to affect your world in a very unique way. High self-esteem is promoted. I'm just hearing somebody talk about crowning. Ambassador Folasha, the crowning of what? The categories. Mention the categories. TechnoSpark 8C. One family pageant. Beautiful. That is Mary. Benefits, promoting culture, equal opportunity, having to dress well without exposing our bodies. Good. Promoting family unity. Beautiful. Icon and star. No nudity. You would have that here at all. Promotion of family values, no body shaming, sustainable plans. All right, let me go on. Most pageants focus more on beauty, but this one not beauty alone. What are the other things? EA Adebayo, well done. The other things are the family values. We bring families together. So the different winners will make up a family system. I won't say more than that. All right, you have all done very well. Let's go back to our agenda for today. Oh, somebody is trying to do something. Little Miss, Mr. and Mrs. All right, Lovely Kids says IFP promotes the right family values. It allows for cultural and religious stability. It brings out the best in the queen. Is it the same person? It makes it easier to affect your world in a very unique way. High self-esteem is promoted. Well done, well done, well done. Is Coach Naya here? Is she here? Okay, we have a very good, well, I'll confirm whether Coach Naya is here. Let me go on to the very next presenter. I'll be jumping right now and I'll be inviting a man, a very, very distinguished personality who is going to speak to us today. And he is the president of Divine Institute of Chaplaincy Corps International, the president of Divine Institute of Chaplaincy Corps International, DICCI Corps Worldwide. He is currently the director of the Virtual Studies of Divine Institute of Chaplaincy Corps International. He has been a lecturer of humanitarian courses, peace and conflict management, human resource management. Professor Christian Wande had been engrossed in developing content and curriculum for students and training in chaplaincy, peacekeeping, conflict management, and alternative dispute resolution and humanitarian studies in line with the requirement of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals and international conventions and protocols. He partnered with different institutions on chaplaincy programs designed to upskill chaplains on response to law enforcement agencies and community policing. He has been recognized and awarded by over 200 established and diplomatic institutions around the world, with over 800 awards, 37 ambassadorial awards, 35 doctoral honorary awards, PhDs, and associate professor with the United College of Brazil on chaplaincy studies and human resource management. He is the founder of Don't Let Them Cry, which has made incredible impact in the lives of many, both in Nigeria and other parts of the world. Currently, he is the president of the World International Economic Group, WIEG Nigerian, and the Governor American University for Global Peace, AUGP Nigeria chapter. Ladies and gentlemen, our esteemed, very esteemed royalties, please welcome Professor Chaplain General Christian Wande, all the way from Nigeria. I hope he's here.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome, sir.
You're welcome, sir.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you tonight to this epoch-making event.
You're welcome, sir.
Welcome, Prof.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
You're welcome, sir. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome, sir.
Welcome, senior.
Welcome,
You're
sir.
welcome, sir. Good evening.
Thank you.
Please go on, sir. Please unmute your mic, sir.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Sir, please go on, sir. Thank you.
All right. I want to appreciate King Hadassah, amazing personality, incredible, amazing humanitarian ambassador. I want to appreciate, the Nigerian Pageant, family, team who are also representing the International Family Pageant, which is a redefinition of the Pageant constitution entirely globally. I want to appreciate all the contestants that are here and those that are yet, to join us. And I want to appreciate the leadership for this concept. This is amazing. This is good. In my years of humanitarian tours around the world, being part of media activities and beauty and pageant contests and all of that, this is something unique and something different, entirely. I am here to encourage, the participants and also the team entirely, but I'm focusing on the participants right now. You are here because there's an incredible opportunity standing before you. For some of us who have not gotten this kind of opportunity, before, to her, it was a dream come true. She have read her article and her address on how she dreamt to be, even more than what she has become right now. And somebody have been dreaming ever before now that one day, you put on a crown as a pageant winner, pageant ambassador, or be a part of such a royal family. There's an opportunity that is available to you, through this competition. And one of the things that will help you as a competitor is, one, you need to understand that the summary of beauty pageant is all about the competition that focuses on not just physical beauty, your values, your personality, poised personality. And there are some other characteristics that will help you, to succeed, skills. Whatever you did not ask skill to will not or may not, keep you outstanding or make you stand out in the midst of others. One of the visions I like about the national pageant, competition here in Nigeria or internationally is redefining beauty pageantry, redefining it, which means, it's giving a touch of royalty. It's not just a family. First of all, the family of father, mother, children, teens, and all that. But now, with a royal touch, you are not just, being crowned, but you belong to a royal family whereby your visions and dreams can come to light as long as you live. Like she said in her address, it's not just a part-time stuff. It's a life commitment to humanitarian, to serve God and humanity through this platform. Make good use of it, promoting family values. Of course, reality begins from, upholding family values. Maintaining an optimistic perspective is one of the areas pageant competitors for men and women shall excel. Training and competing for pageant takes diligence. I'm going to speak briefly on diligence. Diligence is important. Diligence, help you to succeed in the midst of adversity, challenges that could have stopped you from succeeding. Courage will help you, to scale or to push beyond those challenges. Staying committed, and positive to your goals shows you and helps you to emerge as a winner. Of course, the winning is not just about the physical beauty, it's about your personality, it's about your values, it's about your dreams, your visions, and all of that. These are things that will boost your confidence to be able to defend your cause in this competition. So I'm here to encourage you, and once again, to appreciate DIC Cycles International Ambassador in the person of Ambassador Queen Hadassah and the entire team. You are doing a great job, and just understand that we are solidly behind you, even in this competition. God bless you as you stay focused.
Thank you so much, Professor General.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you for that. Very good.
Thank you, sir.
Goodwill message.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So
Thank you, sir.
everyone go and put in the chat room something amazing that you learned from him.
Thank you, sir.
We would like you to always write what you want to say so that we have a very smooth presentation.
Thank you very much.
Your device is muted.
Thank you, sir. To have you, sir.
Thank you.
I know the power of the voice. Everybody needs to be heard. We love that. Don't worry. Very shortly, you'll be on the royal stage, and your voice will be heard. Your message will be heard and presence felt. All right, we're going straight to the United States of America, where we have someone joining us, one of the International Family Pageant board members. And she will be talking to us very shortly, sharing with us her Goodwill message for this very, very first unveiling of the contestants and the International Family Pageant. The next person I'll be calling upon is an accomplished real estate broker, a counselor, instructor, and coach. She is passionate about empowering women and young adults to acquire the necessary skills and learning for growth while inspiring and building their capacity towards national growth. She is a graduate of the prestigious sorry, give me a second. All right. She is a graduate of the prestigious St. Louis University, USA, where she holds a first degree in liberal studies and her master's degree in urban affairs, and her certificate for women entrepreneurial studies and several other trainings from reputable international and local organizations with specification in legal affairs, community development, urban mapping, and people's management. Marilyn has worked with series of reputable companies and governments, amongst one of the largest prestigious law firms in the world, Brian Cave LLP, the Planning Commission for the State of Missouri, St. Louis County Family Court System. In addition, she established her own real estate brokerage firm, which she managed for 14 years. She's experienced in connecting, managing, and building relevant stakeholders globally. All her life, she has been drawn to the social service industry and lends a helping hand. She is fascinated with empowering others. Begin when she was a volunteer court-appointed advocate for abused and neglected children. Marilyn has served as president of 2 different boards, one nonprofit and one for-profit. She is currently board secretary and international liaison director at GLAD GLAD International. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Madame Marilyn LaFela. Put your hands together for her all the way from the United States of America.
Thank you very much. Wow.
You're welcome, ma.
You're welcome, ma.
Welcome, Ma.
You're welcome, ma'am.
You're welcome, ma.
Thank you.
You're welcome,
You're
ma.
welcome, ma.
You're welcome,
Don't
ma.
come on board.
You're welcome.
You're welcome, ma.
You are welcome, ma.
Welcome, ma. We love you.
You are welcome. You are welcome, ma.
You are welcome.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
Can we all send the welcome greetings through the chat room so we can go on? Please kindly keep your devices muted. But you can welcome her through the chat room so we can go on. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you for welcoming. I am honored to be here with all of you. This is a historical journey. It's a very interesting ending of how my journey has been throughout my life. I want to thank Hadassah and her esteemed guests and her cabinet for inviting me here. This has been a very just empowering experience. Even for me, I have done a lot of things, but to watch the diligence and the hard work that has gone into this program from the beginning, working with the educational, the digital trainings, listening to them, how they were going to come about changing what pageantry means has just been phenomenal. I look back at our relatively short time together, and I am quite honored and overwhelmed by what all they have been able to accomplish to this date. My first experience, when I met Queen, I was working on a project. I had been to Nigeria twice, and I just knew when I just knew this woman, she is different and she is going to change the world. I particularly love the fact that they are focusing on family values. My question has always been, why do they look to America? Who said America should set the standards for anything? Why aren't they doing their own thing? And I was so happy to see her recognize that. It's not that you're excluding us or that we're excluding you. It's a matter of growing together and learning. You have very different cultures that to me are fascinating to learn about. And when you open up your mind and you open up that opportunity to meet someone and immerse yourself in their culture, it really changes the whole outlook. To have a strong government, you have to have good, strong families. And our family values have been eroding over time. I've looked at myself here in America and wondered, is it because we have so many foreigners in our country that we've lost who our identity is? Or is it that we're not listening to what other countries have to bring? And I love the opportunity to work together and learn about each other. I'm not a pageant person. I was one of those, that I didn't make the cut, so to speak. So this has been fun learning about pageantry, but the fact that it is a lifelong commitment.
I said,
not just
now.
winning a crown, walking down a runway, but it's a project you'll be working on before, all during, and then even after. It's a lifelong passion for humanitarian efforts. And I love the fact that I look at this and I see all of us as winners. We're all winners now. We're here today to launch a historical journey that will truly change the lives of our families, our communities, our countries. And I am so proud to be a part of that. It is truly an honor to be able to work alongside you and learn from you and develop from you. And yes, Queen has had to take me by hand, kicking and screaming, to learn all the new technology that I've had to encounter. But it's been a great experience. I'm just so happy, and I'm overwhelmed. Half of my speech I've already heard from the Queen and our previous speaker, but I just think this is the right thing and the right time, the right timing. And God willing, I hope to be there in November and join you all and see the fruits of all of our labors. And I want to encourage each of you. We are here to help you, to prepare you, to offer you education, to offer you mentoring, to guide you, to direct you, to be here for moral support every step of the way. Don't hesitate to reach out. Ask questions. If you don't ask questions, you aren't going to learn. Be open, be receptive. I love that she's expanded the categories. She's included all types, everyone, no one's excluded. One of the most important things I learned working with abused and neglected children was we all want to be seen. We all want to be heard, but we're not all movie stars, singers, princesses. So I think this is a wonderful opportunity for us to be able to be heard and to our voices to be projected out to the rest of the community in the world. I want to thank you all. Each and every one of you are important. You're contributing to this historical journey, the first of many, many more to come, I am sure. And I am deeply humbled and appreciate that you've invited me to take this walk with you. So thank you and enjoy the process, because it is truly a life-changing process.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for that.
Thank you,
so
ma'am.
much. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, I want to
Thank
plead
you,
with all of
ma'am.
you to drop your comments in the chat room.
Thank you.
It's okay.
All the
She's
way
going
from
to read
Nigeria.
it.
Thank you.
We're going straight into the very next
Thank you, ma'am.
Nigeria,
part of this program, and that is
Thank you, ma'am.
an address
Much appreciate.
by
Thank
the
you, ma'am.
Master of Castle. I know many
Thank
of
you
you
so much, ma'am.
have seen him. Many of you you've heard
so
his voice. He's been sending out
ma'am.
instructions to you, and that is McDonald Ehiwe. Ladies and gentlemen, by putting your greetings in the chat room, let's welcome the Master of Castle himself.
Hello, good evening, everyone. I'm sure you can hear me. If
Yes,
you can
we
hear
can.
me,
Go ahead, please.
go down to the chat room. Go down to the chat room and type, yes, I can hear you. We've actually been waiting for this moment, and I'm sure you all must have seen my face one way or the other. If you have not seen my face in the videos, you must have received the message from me during the process. Okay, I'm sure this is one of the moments everyone is waiting for, to have details about the pageant. I'm going to be downloading a whole lot to you about the pageant, and I would advise that please, everyone should pay rapt attention to everything I'm going to be saying today. Please, let all your devices be muted so you don't miss out on anything I'm going to be saying. All the rules and regulations guiding the pageant, I will be unveiling all of them right away. So without wasting much of your time, I will be sharing my screen in a bit. So just give me a few minutes and I will be with you shortly. All right. I'm sure we are all set for this. So, understanding the journey so far, if you see on my screen, you see we have the crown. The crown is blazing hot. Now, this crown is what we are going to crown 9 winners in the course of this pageant. Everything I'm going to be telling you today, please get a pen and a sheet of paper, put it down. Put it down, because if you will win or lose in the pageant, it will start from now. First, pay attention to instructions. Pay attention to instructions. We move to the first slide today. Understanding the pageant journey. What and what is required? A lot of you have been asking questions, private chatting me and asking questions. And I said, please hold on for this meeting. So without wasting much of our time, there are several phases and stages in this contest journey. The first stage of the contestant journey is the entry stage. Now, in this stage, we have contestants do their registration. And if you check on that slide, you see the next thing we are having here is the induction. Now, the induction is for you to meet us officially and for us to explain the process of the pageant so you can be carried along. And after the induction, after this meeting, now everyone who have registered for this pageant have either registered either as a Mr. or Miss or MS or Miss Teen, Mr. Teen, Little Miss, Little Mister, and persons with disabilities. Now, after this induction, there are going to be groups created for each category. Now, please note, you are not to leave your current groups. However, please join your category, the category you registered for. There are going to be group link sent to all the groups according to your category. I'm giving the first information now. You will get the various 9 groups for the 9 different categories. So you have to click, if you registered for Mr., please click on Mr. and join the group for Mr. And likewise, every other group. This is the first information I've dropped here. And the next, which is also the same with the information I just passed, is split in different categories. Now, if you check, there is stage mode is virtual. That means all the activities in this stage, entry stage, is online or virtual. Because a lot of people keep asking, is there going to be a physical appearance? Now, please take note, the pageant is both online and on-site or physical appearance, but I will let you understand with when we are going to need your physical presence. So let's proceed to the next slide. Now, in the next slide, we begin your stage 1. First stage is the entry stage. The second stage is your stage 1, and that is training. That means after this induction, you are going to be receiving series of training. Now, please, let me emphasize this. These courses that will be trained, you will be trained on, are not just any course. We believe that contestants should be able to handle the offices when they win. You should be able to plan a business. You should be able to set up a business as a beauty royalty. You should be able to invest, understand what investment is, understand what it means to serve, what is nation building. So there's a whole lot of courses that will be taken in the course of this pageant journey. So there are two levels of training that will take place. The level 1 training and the level 2 trainings. Now, contestants will be awarded certificates after the trainings. Contestants will be awarded certificates after the training. I'm going to be telling you the beautiful thing about the certificates that you will be awarded. Now, one of the special features of this training is it prepares you to become a royal diplomat. It prepares you to become a royal diplomat. So the stage 1, contestants will be trained on how to prepare, win, and stay relevant. You will be taught about pageant history, the future of beauty pageantry, and breaking the beauty and pageant stereotype, changing the norms, and how to overcome fear and failure. As beauty royalties, we want people to be confident. Kings don't fret. Queens don't fret. They are not scared, so you need to learn how to overcome the fear. And please take note, after level 1 and level 2 trainings, there will be tests and quiz. And that's where your first screening exercise begins. So let's move to stage 2. Stage 2 is level 2 training. Now, level 2 is a higher degree of training, and it's master's course to earn professional certificate for royal diplomats, and is designed strictly for beauty royalties. Contestants will be equipped with the skills required to occupy the office as a royal diplomat. The skills to plan, set up, and scale a business, international volunteering, social skills, because you are going to be interacting with international companies and brands. So you need to learn social skills, personal branding as a royal diplomat, effective communication as a royal diplomat, and then the skills of leadership and mentorship as a royal diplomat. Now, may I also bring to your notice that this set of winners will be the first pageant royal family. That means for the competition of next year, you will be mentors to every other winners that will be coming on board. So these courses and trainings are very, very important. Stage 2. Now we are done with stage 1, trainings, and trainings. Now after stage 1, the trainings, you will undergo tests and exams. You will be graded and scored and screened as well. And also, at the end of the trainings, every contestant will receive IFP, the International Family Pageant certifications. Now, this is a master's level certification. For both level 1 and level 2, successful combatants will be awarded an international certificate endorsed by the international institutions and globally recognized. The certificate you will be receiving is globally recognized, meaning you can work with it outside the country, you can work with it in the US, you can work with it in the UK, and anywhere in the world, because they are endorsed by international bodies and international institutions. Then you will also be receiving your transcript. So in case you want to further your studies anywhere in the world, you can also use your transcript to do that. The International Family Pageant is affiliated to quite a number of foreign organizations and training institutions as well. Let's move down to stage 3. Now, let's assume you have scaled through stage 1 and you have scaled through stage 2, which means you have your certificate. Now, without your certificate, you cannot proceed to stage 3. Let me make that clear again. You will need your certificate for level 1 and level 2 to be able to move on to level 3. Okay, that being said, please, if you have questions, do not interrupt. Just move to the chat area and put your questions there. I will attend to your question after the presentation. So stage three is contestant community project for SDGs and African Agenda 2063. Now, the International Family Pageant as a body is strongly an advocate for the actualization of the Sustainable Development Goals and African Agenda 2063.
I want to tell you yesterday now.
Please, can you mute your mic? Mute your mic, please. Thank you. So, SDGs and African Agenda 2063 are the two initiatives for emancipating humans and every African and taking them from the level of where they are to the level of globalization and technological advancement. So contestants are going to be carrying out projects, embarking on a very simple project in line with International Sustainable Development Goals. Now we're going to roll out a list of projects you can choose from. And when we say project, I know some of you might be looking at something very huge, something big. Please relax. The project we are talking about could be as little as a visit to an orphanage, talking to someone and advising them on the benefits of getting education. Please, can you mute your mic? Admin, please throw anybody out of the Zoom if they don't mute their mics, please. All right, let's continue. So our contestants will embark on a very simple project in line with the International Sustainable Development Goals, the African Agenda 2063. Now, after this project, we move down to stage 4. Please take note of all the stages. So it will reduce the questions you ask, my dear. Stage 4, project screening and selection of final contestants. All contestants will submit their community project at this stage and will be voted for by the public for the best project. Remember, we ask you to create your fan and supporters group. Now, this is where you will need your supporters group.
Please unmute your device, Master of Castle. We can't hear you.
Sorry. Oh, sorry. I didn't know that you are not hearing me. Yes. So let me repeat stage 4. So I said project screening. After you are done executing your project in stage 3, your project will be screened. You will submit details. We're going to be giving you all the procedures for you to submit your project. And you will need the support of your family and friends to succeed through this stage. So please, creating your fan group is very important. And because of that, we're going to be spending a special time to train you on how to grow your family and friend group. So if you say you do not have, or you don't know how to add people to your group, do not worry. We're going to teach you how to create your fan group, how to invite people into your fan group, how to get people to support your project, even on Facebook. So we're going to be teaching you all of that. Most likely tomorrow or next tomorrow, please just stay glued to the group. So project screening for stage 4. And then stage 5 is the castle adventure. Now, at stage 4, based on the projects that are selected, we are going to have 81 contestants with the best projects and with the highest number of public votes. Please take note of this. At this stage, all successful contestants will be invited to the city of Abuja, where the crowning of our winners will take place. All selected contestants will be camped for 7 days while they embark on several competitions. There will be fun games, there will be family showcase for you to be selected as the Pageant Royal family member. Please, the numbers to be selected at this stage is 81. You can see it's not like every other pageant that they select only 1 or 2 persons. In this project, we are picking 81, forming 9 different families. 9 times 9 is 81. So please, this is a very, very important stage in the journey. And then that moves us to the stage 6. Selection, the final selection of the first Pageant Royal family. Now, within the 7 days in the casting, contestants will be tested in diverse metrics. It is a family affair, so we're going to be testing you. I'm not going to reveal what you will be tested upon, but we'll be testing you on good morals, we'll test your values, we'll test everything testable that makes you a good family person. So, within 7 days in the castle, contestants shall be tested in diverse metrics by which our first royal winners will be selected. All selected contestants we need the full support of your family and members during this final stage. So now you can see another place again where your family and friends will be of great importance. So please, when we ask you to create your fan group, it is not actually compulsory for you to do that. Some of you will say, I can't. But if you really want to go far, you should do that. And we will teach you how to bring in people into your fan group. So at this stage 6, we already have our 9 winners. And next is the crowning and award ceremony, which is the last stage. Please mute all mics, please. Thank you. The crowning and award ceremony for Mr. and Mrs., Miss, MS and Miss and Mr. Team, Little Mr. and Little Miss, the persons with disabilities. We are crowning 9 winners. 9 winners. Now, what are the prizes that these 9 winners are going to go home with? Now, let's take a look at the prizes, because I know everyone will be asking, what is in it for me? Now, here is it. Oh, needless I say, after the crowning, there's going to be a special royal banquet. Now, the royal banquet is exclusive to only members of the royal cabinet and friends of the Pageant royal family. We will feast, and we will also be welcoming all new family members at the royal banquet. The royal banquet, you will meet with dignitaries, you will meet with country directors, you will meet with brands, and company chief executives. It is the banquet for the high and mighty. So this is where you are running, flying to be. And what are the prizes you will be going home with? Now let's take a look at the winner's prize, because this is one of the most important aspects of the show. Now, we have scholarship prizes, winners in this category, which is the Miss and Mr. T. Little Miss and Little Mr. will be given cash scholarship awards to live up and fulfill their educational dreams. There's 700,000 for Mr. T and Miss T, and then 500,000 scholarship for Little Miss and Little Mr. And then we have business grants for the Mr. category, the Mrs., the Miss, MS, and the persons with disabilities. That means each of these categories, we go home with a 1 million naira business grant to set up and also grow their existing business as well. And then also you have 1 year salary monthly. So for all the categories, you will be placed based
Sorry, we can't hear you anymore.
So we have 50K, 50,000 naira for the Little Miss and Little Miss, for Miss Team and Mr. Team. Then we have Mrs., Mr., MS, MISS, and persons with disabilities. Now, you for 1 year. For 1 year. And then also you have the privilege of becoming a brand ambassador. You have the privilege of becoming brand ambassadors that are affiliated to IFP brands. You will be knowing them as we proceed. And then also, can everyone see my screen, please?
No, we're not seeing the screen.
Okay, please hold on.
Yes, sir. We cannot see the screen. We cannot see it.
Okay, hold on, please. Let me check.
No, sir. We couldn't hear you.
Just a minute. My network just went up. I'm trying to connect back. I'll be back in a minute, please.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
If you have any questions, please kindly drop them in the chat room so that when he finishes, he will just respond to your questions. Thank you. Yes, for the recorded version, don't worry, we will have it. It's already on YouTube. It's going to be there. So we'll just send the link so that you can always go and watch it over and over again. Many of you are asking for the slides. You will not really need that because you can always have access to the whole recording from the beginning to the very end. So you have it on YouTube. We're streaming live on YouTube and it will remain on YouTube. So you can go there and catch the replay. All right, please drop your questions. Thank you. I want to thank you all for remaining here. Thank you. And I assure you, you are going to have a wonderful transformational experience. From what we have heard from the Queen during her presentation, you would have noticed that this is not just a competition where one person wins. In fact, before we even get to the final crowning stage, you would have already started winning some things which nobody can take away from you, and that is knowledge. We're going straight to the training segment, where you will learn different topics about how to run your business, communication, effective communication. One of the challenges which many people have is how to speak so that people will understand what you're saying. You must have watched many beauty competitions where simple questions are asked and the people just go off. They go off because they have not listened to understand what was asked. Instead, they just had something in mind that they want to respond to. So you just start talking and they go off the question. So you will learn the importance of active listening to communicate. You will learn various things, the leadership, how to carry out a project. You know, all those skills will be given to you. So even if you don't get to the second stage, at least this stage of training, you are definitely going to be empowered. So it's not just about the crown. It's about the transformational experience that every single one of you will participate in. It is after this training segment, I will now start shortlisting and going to the next stage. But definitely, everybody will be trained for free. Okay.
All right. I'm sure you all can see my screen now. Can you all hear me?
Maxi, please go on. Yes.
Yes, sir.
We don't want that lady is always the first to say yes, sir. We want as minimum sounds as possible. So I'll be responding on behalf of everyone.
We can see you.
Yes,
sir,
we can hear you.
Yes, sir.
We can hear you, sir.
Okay, so
Yes,
let's
we can hear you.
Let's begin. So as part of the winner's prize, I think it's actually, so we've looked at the scholarship, the grant, and then the brand ambassadorial opportunities that you have. We have a lot of, so our winners will be brand ambassadors to some of these organizations. Now, we have a lot packaged for you. Now we have the certification as a royal diplomat. As a winner of the pageant, you will have the status of royal diplomat with all diplomatic privileges. Pageant competition is going on. We're going to be giving you details about the privileges you enjoy as a royal diplomat. It is huge and it's enormous. Lifetime member of the Royal Cabinet. You must have been hearing the Royal Cabinet. You will become a lifetime member. You will join the family. It's a whole lot fun in the family. So you will join, become a member of the Royal Cabinet. And then also, there will be opportunity for you to travel on different trips, both local and foreign trips. I'm sure some of you are excited already because as diplomats, you will get at least one or two opportunities to visit, live, or go outside of the shores of the country. And finally, now let's take a look at what your attire will be, the winner's royal kit. Now, I would want to zoom a little bit. Let me zoom close, so probably you see this. Now, what we have here, you have your royal vest. your royal vest. Your royal vest is an attire for official duties. Anytime a royal diplomat is embarking on an official duty, they go on their royal vest. It is beautiful to behold, and I'm sure you can see that in the picture. Now, we also have the royal robe for ceremonial duties. All beauty royalties, when we are going for ceremonial duties, you will be taught what ceremonial duties are during the course of the training. You put on your royal robe, and then finally, your staff of office and your crown of office. For high-profile duties, when we are going to visit presidents, when we are going to visit ministers, when we are going to visit kings, or we go in our royal staff and crown of office. I am very sure a lot of you must have started imagining yourself in this attire. Don't worry, there's a whole lot waiting for you. So now you can actually contact us through these numbers and all our. Do not forget that you can reach out to us via your groups. Please, just for summary, because this is actually the end of my presentation. So, but I would walk you through just for summary. For summary, after now, there will be the 9 different category groups. Their links will be sent across to all the groups. If you have registered for Mr. or Mrs., you will click and join your groups respectively. Now, let me give you one tip, one secret for succeeding in this pageant. Secret is this: adhere to every single information you will be told. Adhere to every single information you will be told. And I can tell you, winning is easy. The journey is not going to be an easy one, but winning is easy. I've said 2 things, but please, if you have, I know we all have wisdom, so we know exactly what I'm talking about. So without wasting much of our time, because we've already spent so much time, I will be seeing you all at group levels, and we'll be meeting in class for the trainings. So drop your questions at the chat area, and I will be responding to all of your questions. Thank you once again, and God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
God bless you.
We are so
Thank you,
grateful,
sir.
sir. Thank you. We appreciate.
Thank
Thank
you,
you
sir.
so much,
Thank
sir.
you
Thank you,
so
sir.
much.
Thank you so much, sir.
We
Really
appreciate.
Thank you very much, sir. Really
Thank you very
appreciate
much.
Thank you. Thank you,
it.
sir.
Thank you so much,
Thank
sir.
you. We
You're
really
Thank you
welcome.
very
appreciate you.
much, sir.
God
Thank you.
bless
We
you.
appreciate
You're
you.
welcome. If you have any questions, drop it at
Thank you,
the
sir.
chat area. We're going to be attending to questions now. Before we will call
Thank
the
you, sir.
queen,
Thank you so much.
we will take those questions.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Master of Castle. Martin, please
Thank
kindly
you
go
so much,
to
sir.
the chat room. You will see questions there. Please respond to the questions in the chat room so that we do not stay more than 9 p.m. Nigerian time. At this time, I believe that you have all learned a lot. You now have clarity and you now have better understanding. To wrap this whole event up, I'll be calling back our beautiful Queen Hadassah. However, we'll have more engagement on the WhatsApp group. So she's coming back to wrap it up and to actually unveil the contestants. Queen Hadassah, Your Majesty, please.
Hi, Queen Adessa. Welcome back, Queen Hadassah.
Somebody is asking whether we have age limits. Yes, we have from 6-year-olds. Well, Queen Hadassah will come here and she will tell you even up to the ages of matured ladies, 45, 50, you can contest.
So we are put over 45 to the contest.
Okay, let us have Hadassah, please.
Yeah, a baby. Yeah. Where's my food?
Let me go and be reading out all the questions while we get Queen Hadassah to round up this session. We can't attend to all questions here, but luckily most of you are already in various groups, so you are going to continue this conversation there and you drop all your questions.
All right. Okay, I'm going to take the questions at group level. I'm going to take the question at group level from the chat group. Hello. Okay, let's start from the top. Someone says, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay, someone said, how do we create a fan group? Don't worry, you will be taught. But first thing first, before we teach, kindly go on YouTube on our channel to follow the instruction on the videos on YouTube. Please regards to the family and fans. Okay. What would they be assisting us with? Okay, someone is asking, what will your family and friends be assisting you with? I'm sure by now you should know better what your family and friends will be assisting you with. Your family and friends will help you to push out your projects. After you are done with your project, they will call for friends to support you on your project. Through votes, they will vote for you in the course of the pageant journey and call their friends too to also support you. So someone said, I think the missus is maximum 45 years. The answer is yes. In short, the age limit is between 8 years old to 45 years old. All the 9 categories fall within this. So my question is, what is the method of voting? You will be notified when we get to that stage. But for now, all you should focus on is build your family and friends. Build your family and friends group and carry your family and friends along. We are going to be sending you messages to send to your family and friends so that the group doesn't just it's not just I do. So I'm going to also help you to build your community as well. Okay, what's family and friends about? I've answered that. Okay. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. In what way will our family and friends be helping us? I've answered that. What's the method of voting? You will be informed. Okay, someone said I've missed important information. Please, if you do, you will get the live stream on our YouTube channel after now. One of those that are ambassadors with certificates and without appointment letters. Some said. Now, all ambassadors of the International Family Pageant will be addressed appropriately, not via this medium. We already have a way to communicate with all IFP ambassadors. And then someone is saying, can two participants use the same WhatsApp number? The same WhatsApp number is not a crime, provided your registrations are distinct from each other. So if you are using the same phone, that's okay. But the system will identify the both of you differently. So, okay, someone said, thank you very much. I'm very clear now. How do I get info on my category? Because I cannot recall it. Please send us a chat or a DM for this question, because it is not clear. All right, we are very grateful for this opportunity. We also are grateful to have you. Hi, my beautiful queen, welcome back. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. The queen is saying thank you. Okay, in which way our family will help, we've answered that. How can I resubmit my new group link? Okay, now I responded to this. We are going to create a complaint link where you will click to lay your complaint and possibly post the right link, and everything will be sorted out. So that's not actually, please, you will be notified. Okay, please, fellow contestants, let's all adhere to the rules. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. God bless you. Please, how can I resubmit my link? That has been answered. I have a technical itch that affected my phone. Okay, please send us a DM. Can a 75-year-old contest? The answer is no. Please, no. However, may I also state that we have room for senior citizens in the family pageant, though it's a side attraction, but you will be notified when the time comes. Mostly IFP ambassadors. All right, so this is Alson. At 58, can I contest? The answer is no, but you can participate in the senior citizens show. So how can I create my group? You will be taught. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Well, thank you too. Is it late for a 6-year-old to? No, 6-year-old is below the age limit. Sorry. Good evening. Is what stage? For what stage? When we're going to go to Abuja, it is at the stage 6. Stage 6, where we will select the 81 contestants. That's when you will be required to come down to. How can I create my group? You will be taught. Okay. When is the physical class starting? Please, good question. Please take note. All classes are virtual. All classes will be online. Your exams that you will write will be online, and you will be scored automatically after you write your test. Please do not miss out in any of the classes, because what you are taught is what you will be asked, but the classes will be online. How can I create my own group? We've answered that. After we are categorized into our various groups, for those of us that didn't register, please send us a DM Okay, I think so far, those are all the questions for stage 5. Are we coming with a member of our family? You will be notified, please. All right, so I wouldn't want to take much of your time again. For all questions that are not attended to, please send us a DM. Send us a DM on WhatsApp and we will attend to them. May I also bring, so Mrs. C. Kalone, you can take the stage. Thank you once again for the opportunity to serve.
All right, thank you very much, Master Castle. Thank you. We're rounding up. We're finally, gradually coming to the end of these amazing unveiling of the IFP, International Family Pageant. I believe you are all very clear about what the International Family Pageant is all about and what you are going to benefit. But I'll be calling Her Majesty right now, Queen Hadassah, to come here to actually give us her vote of thanks and the rounding up of this unveiling. Queen Hadassah, please. Thank you. Queen Hadassah?
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, Mrs. Ikalo, Udo. Thank you, McDonald. Thank you, Marilyn. Thank you, Professor General Christian. Thank you, all the participants and contestants. Thank you, everyone. We are super excited that you are here and you are able to stay from the beginning of this induction till the end. I would like to officially welcome you all to the International Family Pageant. And I believe that this is the beginning of a new world of beauty pageantry, and you are part of a great vision, and we're excited to have you on board. I'd like you all to stay on this journey because you're going to benefit a lot. From the process till the end, if you have any questions or clarification, you can drop your questions in the group. I'm sure they have the admins, they have the group managers. I believe that the group managers will be able to answer all your questions and clarifications. So thank you all once again. I officially induct you into the Pageant Royal family. A round of applause for yourself.
Oh, wow.
Congratulations to all of you, inductees of the International Family Pageant. You are the very first generation of contestants.
Thank you so much.
The founding contestant.
Thank you so much.
I'm so excited right now. Thank you.
Thank you.
Everyone.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you too.
Thank you, Mom.
Thank you, Ma'am. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Ma'am.
Thank you, Queen Hadassah.
Thank you too.
Thank you, all the
Bye,
Thank you.
Good evening, Mom.
Thank you, Jessica.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah.
Hadassah, hi.
Hi, Fatima, I can see you. Fantastic. Thank you, Marilyn. Thank you, Kate. I can see
Thank
you.
you. Thank you so much, Queen
Our
Adasa.
baby is saying thank you. Baby say thank
Baby, I
you.
can see you. Thank you.
Thank you, Queen Adasa.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you, ma.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Megacine.
Thank you.
Thank you, Prince J.
Thank you, Queen.
We're done. We're done. We're done.
Thank you, ma.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bakari. I can see you.
Can you see me?
Yes, I can see you too.
I can see you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank
Oh,
you.
baby. Yes, I can see you too. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ibrahim.
Set it. Yeah.
Thank
you.
Thank you very much for your time.
Bye.
Thank
Night.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Are we leaving the meeting now?
Yes, you can leave. Baby,
Thank you
I can
very
see
much.
you.
Okay, thank you.
Will all information be given on the WhatsApp group?
Yeah, sure. The WhatsApp group is going to be open for a short time, and then you're going to send all your
Zoom meeting to
questions,
our
more
group.
questions. Yes,
Thank
bye.
you.
I can see you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you
Bye.
too. I can see Blessing. Blessing.
Bye.
Joseph.
Can you see me? Can you see the vine?
Sarah. Yes, I can see you.
Bye.
Can you see me?
Thank you, Queen
Yes, I
Hadassah.
can see you too.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Thank you. Bye.
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 So,
Bye.
thank you, Teresa. Okay.
Good night.
Thank you for your time.
My pleasure.
Thank you. Good night.
Abiyoye. Thank you, Samuel. Thank you.
Good night,
Thank
Queen.
you.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you very much.
Night. Beautiful faces.
Yes.
Wonderful people. Thank you. Good night.
Yes, Isn't is raising
Bye.
her hand saying thank you. I can see Babalola. I can see Babalola and Babalola Fola. Yes.
Hey, Hadassah.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Very well, fine. I can see Paul.
Bye.
Can we leave the meeting now?
Yes, you can leave the meeting now.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Good night.
No one.
see you, Jesus.